Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant. Welcome back for more of Let's Play Donkey Kong Land 2, now with 100% more useless tangents! We see the DK Isle in the background, I never noticed that before. Dungeon Danger! Everybody loves Dungeon Danger. Did I check my audio levels? I probably should have. This is the part of the game where things tend to get more exciting for some reason. Most games like this don't really have a plot. So, they're just throwing levels at you for the sake of throwing levels at you and making it an entertaining game. This level actually sets a nice mood, which I want to give the game credit for. Because we're actually ascending up K.Rool's cape, and this level is an ascent up a tower with very fitting music. I was a big fan of this music, actually. Especially after hearing the Donkey Kong Country 2 version of this music, which I suppose is the original, but I still like this one anyway. It just sets the mood, you know? That we're on a quest, and we're almost at the end. We're climbing the top of our arch-nemesis's tower, and... did I say climbing the ascent? I'm not even paying attention to what I say anymore, not that that's surprising. But it really does a good job of setting the mood, and I like it when games set the mood properly. What's down here? Invincibility, the hero coin, and a couple of enemies for us to kill. But again, your invincibility does not last for very long, nor can you tell how long it's lasting, so just use it for however long you can. Now this area can be a little bit tricky to navigate yourself around. I like to do little roll jumps like that. And I believe the N is over here somewhere. I want to grab that first, or the O, something. Yeah, the O. But what we're actually interested in is a little further to the right. The area at the bottom has a cannon, and up here is where the cannonball is. So we need to bring the cannonball all the way to the cannon. Like so. And the Neek doesn't have a clue what's going on. So which one is... oh boy, it's this one. I love this one. How many times have I said I love this bonus stage when I actually don't? Let's try that one again, shall we? Not a big fan of these, where you just have to dodge the critters climbing on the ropes, and you can see I was on the last one. It's been a while since I've had to redo one of those, but hey, I actually knocked the guy off. I was not expecting that, and sometimes you won't knock the guy off when you slam into him. It's a little finicky, but you get used to it, I suppose. What's up here again? Is this where the N is? Yep. How do I remember where all the letters are? I usually hate going after the letters, and I'm about to die. Well, that was fun. Alright, we just grabbed the N, and without falling off the rope to our death, let's just take it nice and slow, and I almost died again. Well, that was close. But as long as I started talking, we're still here, so whatever, we're going. Whether you like it or not, that's where we're restarting the commentary. And we're showing how we're actually supposed to get through here. Do you see how I made that jump and I didn't die? That's how you're supposed to do it. Now let's make sure we don't die. I'd like very much not to die, and I almost died. And we're supposed to go over where the banana is. See it? Bananas mean cool stuff is over here. Like the G! See how I actually went back to get all the Kong letters so I would get the extra life, even though it probably wasn't worth it, just for consistency's sake. I love consistency. Especially when it's a good creamy consistency. Creamy, whatever he's talking about. I'm more of a fan of creamy peanut butter than I am chunky. Do they call it chunky? What's the not creamy form of peanut butter? Not that I ever cared. Clapper's Cavern! Remember the ice levels we loved so much? They're back, but first, head over to the left over here, or you will miss the K and the hero coin. And an extra life and all that fun stuff. So the gimmick of this level is that you don't actually have to go swimming, instead you have to go running on ice and duck underneath these zingers. If you're stuck like I am, there's nothing you can do. You just die. Very tricky to do that one. But I like skipping the clapper at the very beginning by using the cannons here. Yes, the gimmick, it is annoying, especially with Dixie, because her default in the air when you press B is to do the thing. So get as much speed as you can before you run into the zingers, and then slide underneath. Have to be running at full speed for that one. And if I don't make it on this one, I promise I will cut to my next attempt, even though it's only like 10 seconds into the level, because I know you guys don't like that. So let's see if we can get full speed going and then duck underneath them. That's how you're supposed to do it. And then you get the buddy barrel, not before. But you have to keep going, otherwise you're not going to be able to make it. Oh, I love this game when it's so unnecessarily challenging. Now, most of these pits, the ones that you can't immediately get out of, will have hooks or something to save you, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get out if you fell in. So, most of the time, just shoot for those, if you can, and I would get the O. Well, I didn't mean to. I thought it was going to turn back to icy water before I could stop it. But let's keep going here. Grab Diddy again in case we do something stupid. And I was not supposed to jump down there, was I? Nope. There was something up there. Let's die, please. Dixie? Good girl, Dixie. The dragonfly that was on that jump, we were not supposed to go over. We were supposed to use him to get to a secret area. Actually, I'm not sure if it's so important that we do that, but I am doing it anyway, and it was important because that's a bonus barrel. I'm glad I checked. And this is... which one? This is jumping on claptraps on icy surfaces. Fun stuff! Especially since you can just barely make that jump. Yeah, I made that look a lot easier than it was. The ice is a pain in the neck to have to run on and make precise jumps with. Because it's ice. I know it's difficult to tell that it's ice. See, that hook was there to save you. If you fell in there and the hook was not there, you'd have no way of jumping out. So it would pretty much be an instant death, although it would take a couple of seconds for that instant death to take effect. So it's not necessarily instant. We'll just call it a guaranteed death that you lose your buddy over. And don't run into him. Dixie! And now we're back here, so let's try to go about this the proper way and not miss any of those duck things and... what? Duck things! Yes, they are totally duck things! Now let's get the G, shall we? Even though I completely neglected to get the N on my backtracking here, there's the G! And if you were smart enough to get the N like I should have, you would have gotten an extra life for that. But you don't need me to tell you that. Chain link chamber! This is much like the other tower-like ascent that we were supposed to do, except this one requires a lot of chain rope climbing. And I forget where everything is in this level. This is just one huge maze. So, similar to what I did for the half-blind underwater level, I'm just going to try to find my way to the exit and then do some off-screen searching myself for anything that I'm missing, so you guys don't have to sit here for 15 minutes watching me screw around. I don't care if that's what you want to watch. In fact, I don't want to know if that's what you want to watch. Keep it to yourself. See, this is just one huge maze. Even though the objective is to just climb up to the top, there are so many split paths that it's difficult to keep track of everything. Even if you have a map, it's probably difficult to keep track, but I knew there was a bonus somewhere over here, behind one of those boomerang-throwing fellas. Although I suppose that's the hook in one of their hands. Whatever. This reminds me of something out of Donkey Kong Country, Rambi's minigame, where you have to get the scattered coins and stuff, except, well, they weren't really coins, they were like mini statues of Rambi. Whatever. Did I make it in time? And where does the coin spawn? Oh, it's in the middle. Alright. I didn't expect to get that one on the first try. And you're still here. Yeah, I guess that is the little hook in his hand. But we know they wouldn't hide anything else here because they wouldn't think that we'd check the same place twice, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. Yeah, this level always messed me up as a kid. I never knew where anything was. The only difference now is that I'm conscious of it and I don't want anybody else to be sitting here longer than they have to. So we'll just continue through here and see what else we can find. I don't know if there's a second bonus in here, but with the length of the level, I wouldn't be surprised if there was. Now, since there is a zinger down there, I'm pretty sure there's something here. So let's go looking for it, shall we? 2 bananas? Really? 2 banana bunches? That's it? Alright, rare. If that's all you're going to reward me with, that's fine. Because we have to do the same thing except make an ascent this time. And for some reason I like the words ascent and descent today, and I did not see that zinger there at all. And I just died, but I think there's a secret over there. Okay, let's finally check it out. See what's down here. Hero coin, I knew it. I knew they'd hide something here. Even if I forget what the level is, it's still pretty easy to figure out where stuff is. I guess if you have your wits about you. Which I don't often do. Well, I guess I do, but I make jokes that I don't. Fairly often. Would they hide anything up here somewhere with these circling zingers? It seems like they would, but I wouldn't know where to look. Maybe over here. Did I find it by accident? Did I just miss the buddy barrel? Well, as long as we're here, let's take a look on this side, and the zinger's not going to let me look, is he? Is there anything over here? There is a section over here. I think they lead to the same place. Well, I guess they don't, because this one is a bonus barrel. Well, I'm glad I died so I could check. And I'm surprised I found everything. Destroy them all, it said, right? Yeah, so let's destroy you. Let's destroy you, and destroy you, and destroy you. Destroy! It's not just kill or jump on, it's destroy! Seems like a little much, doesn't it? Oh, well, there's nothing over here. I guess that's supposed to help you dodge the claptraps. And there's you that I don't want to deal with. And zingers, of course. And the sliding dudes, as well as zingers. But we're pretty much in the clear, I think. Because we have all the bonuses. We have the hero coin. That should be just about everything. But am I sure about that? I'm not sure of anything. I'm one of the most unsure about anything people you will ever meet. That made so much sense. Let's switch over to Diddy. Why? Why should I go all the way back down and make sure that I'm using Diddy instead of Dixie? I don't know. In case I die, maybe? I guess that's why they gave us the buddy barrel, so... I mean, they knew they would screw us over. But they just wanted to give us that bunny barrel to throw us a bone, so to speak. Because they knew it was a dick move. Let's make our way over here and hopefully not get hit by anything. And end of the level is right over there, isn't it? Da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da, die, die, die. There's the end! I was so close. Oh well, in the next episode, we'll start one of my least favorite levels in the entire game. Toxic Tower. See you then.